Welcome everybody to our first match of the night. We are back with the Halo Rec League. We do have Worriers versus Loud Whine. It is going to be the first matchup. I'm here with Brendy, and right off the rip, it is going to be very busy. It is oddball, and already teams are just all over the map right now, as you can tell.
Yeah, man, we are hopping right into it. As you can see, Warriors, it looks like they're going to gain first possession of the ball, just kind of surrounding the point. Not really a whole lot that Loud Whine was able to do there. So good start out of Warriors.
Yep, you're going to see Verdict is going to be pulling this one back. It is going to be Loud Whine is the red squad for this map. Warriors is going to be the blue squad. We have Defender, as well as Meow You Doin'. Whoa, sorry about that. As I believe, I actually cannot read MT Takeover, and I believe that is Raybog as the last player. On the other side, we do have Cotton Candy, True Verdict, Trademarks, and Spets Russian representing Loud Whine. And already it's going to be Loud Whine off to a 15-0 start right out of the rip.
Yeah, and I believe it was someone on Loud Whine. I didn't see exactly who it was. Secured that overshield and was able to stop Warriors at least from getting a few points on the board. But Warriors, they do have the ball now, but as you can see, Loud Whine, they are starting to build up the pressure right now. They're not making it easy easy at all on this Loud Whine squad. They're doing a good job contesting as much as they can.
Yeah, right as we say that, Warriors is actually going to go 3 down. It's going to be, well, Trademarks is going to be trying to picking up one in the back there. He's going to fall to Meow You Doin'. And we're going to have gunfights coming in right now from Raybog for the time being, trying to put some shots in downrange. We'll pick up that first kill as the push is going to be in towards the player holding the ball, who's going to basically just go down garage here. You can see the push coming dummy side in from Loud Whine. Warriors not able to really pick up that ball. They really want to go get it. You can see there's 3 of them here trying to get into a position really for that ball, and that's gonna be a great nade there out of Meow You Doin'. He's gonna spot another player. He's gonna drop down, get into the melee fight. Will pick up the assist for that with the OS up. There's just a lot of attention being paid to this half of the map for the time being.
Yeah, but just look at exactly where the ball is. Like, it's not really in the best spot right now. It's finally going to be picked up by Warriors, and as you can probably imagine, Meow You Doin' is just going to go right into the building, kind of get that ball out of the open, and I believe someone on Warriors also was able to secure that overshield. So slight advantage towards them as it looks like they're going to take the lead here.
Yep, they are going to pull ahead. It is a relatively low-scoring game for the time being. I mean, there's still, 3 minutes left to go in the round right now, so there's still plenty of time on the clock, unless I'm reading that wrong. You're going to see Warriors just trying to fall back. They are going to maintain this garage side. The teams haven't really kind of decided to head towards tower at all or anything with this. They've chosen to stay in garage. They haven't really caused that giant, rotational thing that we usually see coming out of live fire when players just kind of rotate through the garage constantly. So interesting to see how these teams end up taking it. And you're going to see Loud Whine trying to push into the garage. You're going to see the player from Warriors who's just running away with the ball, trying to get out. And he's going to get, a pretty good distance here as players are going to be dropping left and right, and the ball is going to be on the move here.
Yeah, it was a nice little push from bottom garage from multiple players coming in from Loud Whine. But even so, Warriors, they still had the ball for a little bit. Now that ball is going to be basically right next to where that overshield. Well, actually, no, it's still going to be in the garage. It's not really making much of a distance, like you said, over towards that tower area. It seems like both teams are kind of content with just kind of leaving it there for the time being. But be interested to see if either team is going to try to make that play either this round or the next one.
Yeah, we can see the ball is actually stuck up on top of the scoreboard. It's finally going to get picked up by, I believe that's MT Takeover. He is going to end up dropping that ball to take a gunfight. Meow You Doin' is going to drop, as well as True Verdict and Spets Russian on the side of Loud Whine. So you're going to see the players just trying to move through and just get into the engagement. You're going to have one player is going to end up going down. The ball will get picked up, and they're going to try to rotate this one out. And he's actually going to fall, so that ball will be down, and there's going to be no one around really to get to touch it.
Yeah, it looks like Loud Whine for a second was going to have a little bit of control, but a nade from one of the players from Warriors, and now they're just... I think we're going to get it now. Are they going to finally make a move over towards tower? I mean, they're pretty close to winning this round, so this could be what gives them the first round.
Yep, Meow You Doin' with the ball is going to be up top. The ball will finally go tower is basically what I was talking about earlier. As he's just going to try and work. You can see the points are counting down in favor of Warriors right now. They're approaching that score limit. And with 3 players going down on Loud Whine, I don't think anyone's really going to be in a position to do something about this. You see the players Yeah, you're doing is just gonna hold on to that ball, and that is gonna be it for the first round. You're gonna have Warriors taking the first round, and they're gonna go up 1-0 right now on this
Many
oddball
names,
map.
but it's better.
We're getting there eventually. Apologies for that as we're trying to get production sorted out and everything. As we are gonna be back into the second round of oddball. Warriors is gonna be up 1-0 right now. We did have to do a game restart as a result of this. Apologies in advance, but we are underway. Everything is up and running. And, well, I mean, off the rip here, we are going to have Warriors taking an early lead. It's a small lead, but it's an early lead.
It is, but it looked like for a second there that Loud Whine had the tower control with the ball for a little bit. The Warriors were able to at least break through for the time being. Now let's see if Warriors are able to take advantage. It looks like they have numbers. They're wow, sorry, I was getting them mixed up, but that was a nice little takeover from True Verdict. Now Warriors, they have this area controlled.
Yep, you're going to see, I mean, it's going to be 4 up for the side of Loud Whine as they're going to try and group for this push. The ball's actually just going to be out in the open here with the overshield, so overshield is going to be up. You see the player's going to be competing for round it. Spets Russian is going to be coming in from the back, and it does look like Loud Whine is going to pick that one up. You're going to have Spets Russian slamming that OS home. The ball is going to be on the ground behind me. He's going to pick that one up. Try and rotate this back towards the tower. I'd like to see him pass this off to a teammate, though. Try to get some better use out of this OS. It looks like he's going to be picking this one up instead as they're trying to make that rotation out. And you can see, I mean, the Warriors players are pushing in already. They're going to take down, well, Trademark's going to go down. Cotton Candy is also going to go down. And it's really just going to be True Verdict back here with the ball, trying to hold off Mao Yudun. He's not going to succeed in doing so.
Yeah, I didn't exactly see what happened to that overshield as well. For a while, it just seemed like that player from Loud Whine was just holding onto it while holding the ball. I mean, not really much use going on from there. But right now, the ball is just going to be back kind of in its neutral position. Not a whole lot going on with it right now, as both teams right now are just kind of they're going to slow down a little bit, probably just look to regroup.
Yep, you're going to see the ball backing up here. It's going to be Cotton Candy. He's going to be the one in place trying to take some shots here. And he is going to pick that ball up, and he's going to be backing up for the time being. As he's going to be moving into a position back towards the tower, or, I mean, he's just going back and forth. I mean, the guy's got to make up his mind. Where is he going to go? Where is he going to take this? And instead, you're going to see the sniper in the hands of True Verdict in the back here. I don't know if that's like a shoulder piece or what.
I was about to say, like,
bottom left of the screen, and I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't know what like giant gloves this guy has on or something like that, but I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Now he doesn't though. He has the BR now, like, but with the sniper rifle, okay, yeah. I think it's something with the sniper rifle. I'm not sure if he just has his FOV on extreme or what, but that just looks really, really odd. Let's see who's actually able to take advantage of this overshield. It looks like it's going to be Worriers, but in the meantime, Loud Whine, they have the ball. They're going to be going back towards the garage where it seems like it kind of seems like that's their little safe area. But right now you can see there's 3 players right now from Warriors that are all going to be converging onto this guy with the ball. And yeah, there's not much he's going to be able to do there. That ball should be in Warriors' hand now.
Yep, I mean, they have OS. They're in full possession of everything. True Verdict is going to try and come in from the side. He's going to get in a gunfight with one. He's going to find one. His teammate's going to pick up the other, actually. 2 players going to go down. They're going to get the smack on the third. That's going to be a full clean out, basically, by the side of Loud Whine. M Takeover is going to be the only one player left standing. As you can see, the players from Loud Whine are marching their way here towards, well, they're past 65 points and counting. So another, what, 35, I think, needed in order to finish this one off. True Verdict's going to, well, try to throw it into the open. He's going to fail to do so as his teammates are falling down around him. He's going to be taking some shots, going to duck back underneath and is going to go down. Meow Yudun's going to pick that one up. Trademarks with the heat wave is also going to find one as well, as you can see the shots flying in towards Raybog here. As he's going to get away, he's going to successfully get out, it looks like, and he's going to be ducking away. He's finally going to go down. As, well, you can see that's 3 players now from the side of Loud Whine as Warriors trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, and right now, all of Loud Whine, they're going to be a little bit staggered because, like you said, there was 3 down. One of them was still remaining alive. And right now, they're kind of just playing a little bit out of position, and Warriors is just doing a good job taking full offense. I don't see where the ball went. Did it get reset? Oh, no, it's over towards that side garage area. But yeah, Warriors are doing a good job, staying in this. That's another 4 down for Loud Whine, and Warriors they need to grab that ball and get some points.
Yep, I mean, they're getting all the kills basically necessary. You look at the kills across the board for the side of Warriors is very even, very good slaying out. They just need the points because, I mean, they have all the kills and they're down by 30 points. So right now it's not really translating into the objective points that you need to win this map. So the nades are going to come flying in. You can see the OS has been picked up by the side of Loud Whine. That's 3 down now for the side of Warriors. So it's going to be ball picked up once again. And you're going to see, well, Loud Whine is definitely climbing towards a round victory here.
Yeah, that OS though was kind of wasted as soon as it was picked up though, because I believe True Verdict was kind of caught in between two Warriors players. But either way, they were still able to take advantage somewhat, get a little bit of that ball time to get a little bit closer to victory. But now again, it's Warriors are holding down in this garage area. That's 2 down for Loud Whine. They're doing a good job. It seems like whenever Warriors they're able to stick together, like they're doing a good job getting the points on the board and you know getting kills as a team.
Yep, you're gonna see Mary doing is gonna be putting some shots down range. Defender does have a hold of that ball now, so Warriors is gonna be catching up. They can't really afford to give the ball away anymore, though, because only 8 seconds are needed for Loud Whine to secure this round. Reminder as well, Warriors is up 1-0. As you know, Meowdoon is going to try to get the repulse out. He's not going to actually succeed. The shots are going to come through. Everyone from Warriors, basically, except for... Well, wait, how did that even happen? Defender's dead. So, okay, I don't know how that happened. Defender was dead and somehow picks up the kill anyway, but it is going to be a round victory to the side of Loud Whine. They're going to pick that one up as we head into the next round. It's going to be now tied. This is round 3 between the two, as we're going to be on board. Well, with True Verdict, who, well, didn't move at the start. I was worried he was AFK there for a bit, but now he's there. He's ready to go, and you know Loud Whine is going to try to carry momentum into this round.
Man, that last round too was really interesting because, like, just looking at the scoreboard right now, Warriors heavily outslayed them. Well, not heavily, but they did by at least a decent amount. So you would think that the score would have been a little bit closer. And with Loud Whine, they were just playing a little bit staggered that whole round. But either way, I mean, it ended up working out for them, and now it's tied. Let's see what they can do in this round 3.
Yep, I mean, I guess, well, True Verdict didn't have aim assist, I think, on that first round. So, I mean, he's sort of figuring that out here, it does look like, as he's now 13-11, doing a relatively good job here. He's going to pick up that ball. He's got some nice amount of ball time as well. He's going to get into a close-range fight. He's going to pick up one, but does die. He gets traded out. Meowdoon also gets traded out. 2 down on either side, as the players are going to be working their way through the backside. That's going to be the ball picked up by Loud Whine, trying to get out. Graybog's trying to be there to stop, but he's going to take shots from behind, though, and is going to go down. So Loud Whine actually doing a very good job of kind of covering for everybody right now and doing a very good job of just kind of rotating around and everything. So, I mean, overall, I really like how Loud Whine is kind of just trading out everything for their own team, and it's going very well for them so far, I think.
It is so far, and right now, MT Takeover is it's kind of left over by himself right now. As you can see, 3 players from Loud Whine are all converging onto him, but even so, it seems like the trade so far, they're going in favor of the Warriors, and immediately that is 3 down, make that 4. And wow, okay, I was about to say I don't like how MT Takeover is all the way on the other side of the map by himself, but I guess it just didn't matter at all as his teammates were able to get all the cleanup kills, and now it's looking really good for them. They should get at least 50 here.
Yep, I mean, they're definitely picking up some solid points here. It's only 8 points in the bank right now for Loud Whine as they're, well, holding up over on the tower now, it looks like, as we finally moved on from Garage, as we are going to be, I mean, MT Takeover is going to be holding the ball. He's going to jump off the edge, though. He's going to make sure secures that for his team. The reset's going to come through. That's a smart play out of him. Reset the ball. Get to where your teammates are in position there. But actually, it turns out it's Loud Whine who's actually in position, as True Verdict is going to pick up 1. He's not going to find the second on Meowdoon, as Meowdoon actually picks up 2 there. Gets the double kill, and his teammates are going to secure possession of that ball. So they are going to be, well, I mean, no one's picking it up yet. They're just trying to secure the kills to get out of there. But for the time being, I mean, Meowie doing 21-12 right now, having a great performance.
Yeah, this is exactly what was happening last round too, except wow, okay.
I feel like that should have hit.
Yeah, Warriors actually doing a good job though, kind of keeping the score at a reasonable distance, because last round we were seeing it a lot. They were getting the kills, but the score was just going in favor of Loud Whine, and now they're doing a little bit of a better job taking advantage of numbers down, and it's working really well out for them.
Yep, you're going to see, well, the players are going to be, I mean, it's going to be three. Oh, that was a great shot there out of Meowie doing. Verdict literally took 2 steps and got absolutely domed. Goodbye. He's down in again for another 10 seconds. That's going to be great shots there out of Meowie doing again. He's having a standoff performance. He's plus 10 right now. Doing a great job. He's trying to rotate around. Warriors will pick up the ball once again. They've crossed the 60-point mark. And honestly, I thought Meowie was about to just smoke True Verdict again, but there's not to be the case this time. As Takeover's going to play the edge, the ball's going to get reset. 2 down right now for Warriors, but with the ball resetting, works out to their advantage as they're able to kind of set up, get in position. And you're going to see, well, I mean, the players from the side of Loud Whine are also there, but 2 are going to go down for them early, and that means that will be ball possession most likely to the side of Warriors.
Yeah, and Spets Russian just didn't have a choice there other than flanking, as he was kind of left all the way by himself, as he's right now in a gunfight that he's not going to win against that overshield. But either way, I mean, a much better play out of Warriors right now. I see Defender. It looks like he's going to be trying to retreat over towards that bottom tower, assuming he's not caught over here by Spets Russian. He might. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, and now Defender's all the way by himself. I don't think that ball flew off the map, so I think that Loud Whine.
It did get reset. That got reset. It did make it over the edge.
It must have done it very slowly then, because I was looking at that icon like the whole time.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's going to be 3 down for the side of Loud Whine once again, and this looks like the Warriors that we saw in round 1. It was, I mean, basically somebody turned up in each of the rounds, it looks like, and this is going to be the map victory. It's going to be a 2-1 finish for the side of Warriors. As ignore the score, actually, we are going to be on board. It is going to be Warriors right out of the gate. We're going to see how these teams decide to kind of split it up, because there's the OS down low that some players go for, as well as the energy sword off to the left. So you can see Takeover is going right for this OS. He's going to grab that basically uncontested and completely unharassed. And he's going to wait a moment to pop that, because, you know, that's a convenient new thing that you can do in Infinite that you couldn't do before. You can save it for when you want to use it. And he's going to save that for a little bit before finally popping that. And he's going to run into 0 people. So turns out Loud Whine is actually geniuses, and they're going to play completely around this power-up, because the OS is useless if you don't get into an engagement.
Yeah,
and they're going to succeed in that. And instead, True Verdict is going to slice up 2 players with a sword.
Yeah, that was the most interesting use of overshield I've ever seen. Just guy immediately grabs it, completely uncontested, and just doesn't get to use it for 30 seconds at all, because he doesn't see any single enemy. But either way, it's an interesting use. I don't think it worked out too well for him.
Yep, nope, definitely didn't. I mean, I think he got like a few shots into somebody, and then his OS expired. So unfortunate for him. Power up did not really go to use. On the other side, True Verdict picked up 2 kills with that sword, so he's definitely making use of that. Reebok is going to pick up a nice kill there onto True Verdict and shut him down. So True Verdict now down to 3-3 on the match so far. And you see the players. I mean, this is what I mean by, like, this. You can get shot from everywhere. How you doing on that platform just took shots from like 3 different angles and ended up going down.
Yeah, it's like there's a bunch of different ledges, and yet it's in the same way, it's like kind of also completely open in a way where you can kind of see someone on any ledge at any time. But it does seem like that these 2 teams right now, they're kind of trying to stick together within certain groups, and one team is just kind of waiting for the other to wait for that one player to just kind of stick out like a sore thumb. And as you look right now at Loud Whine, like they're doing a good job sticking together. But even so, it's a really balanced match so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's 14-11. It's a very slight kill lead here for the side of Warriors, and Raybog is going to pick up that OS, and he's going to basically just get away again, not really getting into engagement that will be spotted out by trademarks. And now Loud Whine is going to do their very impressive thing where it's called avoid the OS at all costs. And Reebok is probably not going to have anyone to shoot at. I mean, literally has no one to shoot at. I mean, look at this. And he's actually going to go down. Spets Russian smokes him with a nade, it looks like, and he just goes down without using the OS at all. So, I mean, that was great shots there out of Meowie doing. But again, like, Loud Whine has completely nullified both of these OSs. I don't know if that's by design or not. I want to say it's not, because this is mixed and these guys have played 2 whole matches together. But that's impressive, honestly. Like, they just go, okay, here's the OS. We're going to run in the opposite direction.
Yeah, look exactly how both of these teams right now are just kind of facing off against each other. They're just literally waiting for one side for one side to make a mistake over the other. Like one of them was just at the top ledge and the other was just at the bottom ledge. It's just kind of teasing each other, not really letting either side get that advantage. But either way, I can't see the score. But for the time being, it looks like Warriors. They do have a slight lead, but it's still too early to tell. Could be anyone's game.
Yeah, it's just a 4-point lead right now for Warriors, which is honestly not that bad considering they've had full control over the OS. I mean, they haven't been able to use that OS, but I mean, still 5 kills is not that bad if you're the side of Loud Whine. And their slaying is holding up. You can see it's basically just really solid. 24-20 right now is the scoreline. I see the players are going to be pushing through the back. Meowdoon's going to pick one up on a Cotton Candy. He's going to be trying to throw nades in there onto True Verdict as well. As you can see, the players just backing up right now. And I mean, there's the...
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there you go, and he's gonna
miss.
I don't. Can you shoot the projectile out of the air?
I don't know. Well, I thought that hit him, but it apparently missed.
It looked like it should have, but it's also possible that like Meowdoon was taking shots at him and ended up like blowing the projectile out of the air. If that's a possible thing, I mean, I don't know if that's actually possible. But if it is,
easier to do with rockets.
Cool. That would have been really cool if that's the case.
It probably would be easier to do with rockets, I'd imagine.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can shoot rockets out of the air.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'm not sure that's the case. I mean, we're going to see if the Skewery gets something here. You can see as like, well, Trademarks is going to eat basically every single nade that Warriors decides to throw out there. He's finally going to go down. The poor guy was just in the corner, just eating everything. Cotton Candy's going to get shot in the back. Raybug's going to pick that one up, as it is going to be a 3-kill lead here. You can see Loud Whine slowly inching this one back in their favor as they're trying to approach this. As you can see, the players pushing through. Raybug is going to take some shots into another player for the time being, and Trademarks is going to be the one we're on board with here. Is just working around the back as they're trying to catch up to Worriers, who's now extended this out to a 7-kill lead.
Yeah, I believe that's the biggest lead that Warriors have had so far. But either way, I mean, the nice little duel battle right there goes in the favor of Loud Whine. But they're doing a good job. They're doing exactly what they needed to do, carrying over from their first map. They're still doing a really good job in the slaying department. They're sticking together very well. Not much Defender could do there with that sword. But either way, Loud Whine, they just need to focus a little bit more on grouping up and kind of, sticking together a little bit right now, because it seems like Warriors are starting to pull away here.
Yeah, because the players are, I mean, oh, I forgot there's a grapple even on this map, as that's going to be flying in there on Meowdoon. Meowdoon's going to pick that one up and is going to stay alive. The trade won't be there for the other side, as you're going to have another player falling on top of Trademarks. Trademarks is going to go down, and it looks like Takeover has the energy sword as well, as he actually has gone down. So, okay, no longer has the energy sword. It's now in the hands of Spets Russian. He's going to be 14-8 right now, working around the back. And you can see Loud Whine is still down by a good 8 points here right now, and they're slowly beginning to run out of time. As you can see, Warriors is now climbing up to 42 kills, only 8 kills to go until the end of the series. Oh my god, round series. I got every single one except the correct one. Game. There we go.
Well,
my mind does not move fast enough, apparently.
Yeah, and either way, it also seems like that it really seems like Warriors right there in that last sequence, they had the overshield, they had the numbers on just about every single Loud Whine player, and they're going to be looking to wrap it up here, as the screen's got a little blurry, so I'm not even sure who we're watching right now. But yeah, but either way, Warriors, as you can see, I mean, just look at your screen right now. I mean, there's three players right now. They're all ready to take any fight. They're waiting for Loud Whine to get out of position, and Meowdoon is taking full advantage of that right now.
Yep, I mean, he just bowled over 2 of those players, basically, as they're going to get in a gunfight here in the back. Trademarks is going to go down to Defender. It's only 2 more kills now needed before the side of Warriors is going to take this map and go up 2-1 in the series. And you did see that Loud Whine was trying to slow it down for a little bit, trying to just kind of like slow down the pace, and now they can't afford to give up a single kill. They need to go 11-0 over the next couple minutes here. And they can't afford to give up a single kill at all. Meowdoon is hunting for that kill desperately, and that is going to be it. It's going to be 50-39 as they're going to close that round out. Strongholds, we're going to be off to the races, on board with Cotton Candy to start this one out. The very colorful BR. It's a very nice skin. I like it. All the pretty colors.
Made out of cheese. What are you talking about?
I can appreciate colors, okay? It's nice and bright compared to all like the gray military stuff that we keep getting. I like the bright colors. This is going to be A and C picked up very early from the side of Warriors, or excuse me, Loud Whine here, as Warriors is going to be picking up towards B. They're going to head towards A as well. There's going to be fight in the back long. It's going to be a 2v2 engagement actually back here. It's these two players trying to fight over that transition over towards C. Meow You Doon's going to pick off True Verdict. That's going to be an early lead here. I wanted to say for the side of Warriors, but it does look like they're going to contest this on towards B. C and B both contested. A is sticking in the favor of Warriors for the time being. And well, you're gonna have to hope that Loud Whine is able to close out B there, because that was on pace for the triple cap, and Trademarks was very close to getting stuck there.
Yeah, the B point right there was just kind of it was stuck in a position where Loud Whine was not able to cap it, so it was favoring towards Warriors then. So they did it where they were able to take a slight lead there, but Loud Whine able to take the lead right back for them as they were able to hold the majority of A and B. It looks like there's a couple Loud Whine players over at A right now. Let's see if they're able to hold on to that. There is a player right now on the A point for Warriors. They're able to get it. It doesn't look like they're able to do so, but at the same time, it looks like B is going to go in the hands of Warriors.
Well, A is going to be. Oh, A is going to be. I was going to say it was going to be picked up by Defender, who just gets a great double kill there in the back with the sword and with the BR on the player that had just spawned up. It does look like Warriors is going to take possession here of A. They're going to pick that one off. C is going to go now over in favor of Loud Whine. So the teams are trading this back and forth, and Loud Whine is up 20 points and counting right now, as they are going to be increasing their lead. Two are going to go down for the side of Warriors, and they're going to be picking off A here. A and B look like they're about to be traded out. As you can see, True Verdict trying to toss some nades down below. There's going to be nobody there to receive it, as well, C is now going in favor. As you can see, all the gunfights actually are being won by the side of Loud Whine, and they're going to finish them all off. And this is a trip cap, so this is a large amount of points here that are about to go the way of Loud Whine.
This was a trip cap, and that was a pretty decent long trip cap as well. There at least a few seconds of getting double ticks there. So nice plays out of Loud Whine, taking full advantage. They're doing a much better job winning their gunfights and kind of sticking over towards the objectives, doing a much better job. It's working out really well for them. They're getting close to 100 points, and Warriors they're struggling to even have a point right now.
Yeah, I mean, the rotations from Warriors currently just aren't there, it looks like, right now. So, I mean, they're trying to get in here on towards A. It looks like Verdict is going to run back in here. He's going to say, no, thank you. Get off my point. He's on a killing spree right now. 5 in a row for Trademarks. The push is coming in. There's two players here actually towards C from the side of Loud Whine. So the defensive positioning here is actually a very good setup for their side, and Warriors is just having trouble breaking through the front door. They're down 100 points now. The time is just continually ticking in favor of Loud Whine, and Warriors has not found a solution to this right now.
Well, you saw exactly what Rebog was doing there. I mean, he was pushing into the C point essentially by himself, and there was 2 or 3 players at every single time ready to greet him onto that C point, and he could not advance. And there was another player over towards the A side, I believe it was Trademarks, that was just holding it off with the shock raffle, and now we got another trip cap. Yeah,
again, I mean, it's maybe this is the best map that Loud Whine has, or maybe it's just a map that Warriors is not good at. I'm not sure, but this is like, after the first 2 maps, I mean, this is Loud Whine basically saying, hey, we're down 2-0, and we're gonna start playing now, because all of a sudden they just seem to have woken up, and they are playing these rotations so nicely right now. It's finally going to be points counting now in favor of the side of Warriors. They're finally going to start picking it up. They're still down 120 points though, and that is a lot to come back from though. But I mean, that's 4 down, and that's the start. It doesn't look like they're gonna. Oh, okay. Right as I say that, I was about to say I don't think they're gonna overextend here to try to trip cap. That's exactly what's going on. They're gonna pick up A. B is now currently going over, and well, yeah, there you go. There's a reverse trip cap. So Trademarks is gonna get engagement here. That's a huge one for him to win, and he's gonna go down. Actually, Spets Russian is also gonna pick up that kill that traded out, and they're gonna hop on. But right now, I mean, it was a trip cap, and they're still down 80 points.
Well, even so, they still have the B and C points. They're doing a good job slowly climbing back into the game. That's a big win from Trademarks right there. And now C is going to fall into the hands of Loud Whine, and it looks like they're going to hold on to A control as well. It seems like if Warriors is even if they even have a little bit of a glimpse to climb back into this, it seems like that Loud Whine is able to very quickly and easily respond.
Yeah, but you're going to see the players are, well, Miami doing is going to be on the back here. You're going to see, I mean, they're down again a lot of points here. They're finally going to hop on here towards C and try to pick this one up. A is going now in favor of Loud Whine as well, which is not very ideal either for the side of Warriors. So if you're a Warriors fan, it's not looking too hot right now as they're trying to get up and get in towards this, as the players are going to be dropping all around the board right now.
Well, there is a little bit of an opportunity for Warriors to get back into this because if you look on your screen, you can see all 4 players for Loud Whine just spawned over towards that B area, so they have a little bit of a distance to go. This is a big gunfight if the MT can win this, and no, he's not able to do so. So that is again that's 2 caps for Loud Whine, and they're going to be inching ever so closely to 200.
Yeah, but you see the players are going to be making their way. I mean, 2 down on either side. Miami doing is trying to get over here towards A. They are losing C at the same time, and they are capping B. So every spot basically is kind of just rotating out here as he's going to be putting shots into Cotton Candy up top, and Cotton Candy is going to go down. So that's 2 down on either side. The trip cap again for the side of Loud Whine, as well 2 of these points are actually going to be rotating out. It's going to be A and B going in favor of Warriors, so they're going to be starting to pick up some points. They're still down 90, it looks like, across the board. So unfortunately for them, they still got a lot of work to do. And I mean, the amount of trip caps we've seen in this game is very concerning, I want to say.
Yeah, for both teams, really. And you see True Verdict, he was taken out there, but it's really been True Verdict and Trademarks that have been doing a good job winning these clutch gunfights when it matters for the Loud Whine squad. They're doing a good job, even in certain situations where they're outnumbered like that, like or Trademarks was just it was outnumbered right at the beginning of that, but it's worked very well out for them. They're doing a good job getting those clutch kills, specifically objective kills too.
Well, you're going to see the players. I mean, M-Taker was going to be the last one alive. He's going to secure the double cap here for Warriors as they're counting in. Only down about 50 points now, so they are bringing this one back considerably here. As he's going to be putting shots again into the second player. He's actually going to go down. That's going to be, I believe that was Spets rushing and picking that one up, as they are going to be capping on towards C. The trip cap again went in favor of the side of Warriors. As you can see, the players are just rolling around, and it's going to be, I mean, the sword in the hands of True Verdict here. But I mean, Loud Whine, I mean, it looks like Warriors woke up here because all of a sudden they're closing this gap. They're only down 20 points now. And they bring it back. They were down 120 points at one point in this game, and they're bringing it all the way back. It's 179 now to 191. It's a 10-point difference, and Loud Whine is actually just getting blown off the map. They've not really been able to secure anything in the past like 3 minutes.
Yeah, but there's only one player right now for Warriors that's over at that 8 point. I believe it was Defender, and it looks like that 8 point right now is going to be contested. Not entirely sure. It actually looks like it was able to be successfully held by Warriors. The B point is really all that Loud Whine is able to do right now, and I'm not entirely sure if they're going to be able to grab it because there's multiple players here. And yeah, as I say that, Reebok gets a nice 2-piece with the sword. He's able to hold that, and Warriors is able to take the lead.
Yeah, Warriors is now going to be up 10 points and counting. I mean, this is ridiculous, actually, the comeback that has happened here. And the players are continuing to drop. Loud Whine is going to go 2 down once again. And they've not been able to get on towards a point. You can see them pushing A here, and the gate is being held from the side of Mount. Meow You Doing, they're going to pick up 2 kills out of that. Raybog from across the map finds 1. Meow You Doing is going to find 1. And Warriors is on pace here to close out this map.
Yeah, but there's 2 players right now underneath that A point. Let's see what MT can do. He's able to get at least one of them, and now he's able to get the other as well. With that from behind, it looks like that they're going to be in a solid position to finish this off. As MT is holding this A point by himself. What is this man doing?
Yeah, Defender's going to scare the player as well, and True Verdict is going to go down. There's a player on towards B now, so they are going to stop the ticks temporarily, but only 2 points now are needed for Warriors to close this one out. I mean, this is going to be a heck of a comeback if this is end of town going down, but the points are going to tick through, and they're not going to be able to get onto a point in time, and Warriors is going to complete the 120-point comeback